Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you have a good weekend. Starting with West Ham winning at Arsenal tomorrow. We'll wait and see. Gonzo's not doing a video today. He's not feeling very good. He's hurt his foot. And he said he's not feeling very interesting or funny. And he has to be one or the other in order to do a video. Now, I'm not promising you either. Definitely not both. But I'm here to talk about Robert Snodgrass. Mick Messi. Roberto Snodgrass. No one's ever called him that, have they? Let's do the positive first, okay? Let's do the positive first, because there's plenty of them about Snodgrass. He works hard. That's the obvious one. But not only does he work hard, he works hard every game, 100%, nothing less. His set pieces as well, one of the strongest in the league. Now, this video is going to contain a lot of stats. I like my numbers. I like my stats. I don't think they're the be-all and end-all, but I certainly think I call them indicators, and it's up to you as an individual to decide how to use them. But I do think you're perhaps naive to completely ignore them completely and altogether. Yes, I know, stats, you got your lies, damn lies, and statistics and all that. And Gonzo's right. Stats tell you what you're looking for. But I do think Snodgrass is a good example of what they can show you here. And the set pieces, one of the best in the league. All the stats as well. When I talk about someone's third, like Snodgrass is, for something, it doesn't contain the Sky Sports top 6. This is the other 14. And he's third for assists expected through set piece play. He's only behind Ward-Prowse and Wolves Moutinho. So his set pieces are brilliant. 25 chances he's created from set pieces this season. Superb numbers, superb from there. And he gets his foot in and stuff like that. But this is where I have an issue, and it's not through anything like that. It's not through character. It's more through ability, lack of vision, perhaps, pace for sure. And we only have 3, sometimes only 2 attacking positions in our squad. Others have more of a defensive responsibility about them than an attacking responsibility in the starting 11. And I just feel that they are wasted on Snodgrass. And I realise that comes across harsh, but that's what this video is about. Because when we did the cup of tea on Tuesday, myself and Gonzo did a cup of tea, and we were talking about players that we personally are sometimes too critical of, or we don't criticise enough, or we praise too much, or don't praise enough, however you want to look at it. And someone said that I was too critical of Snodgrass. And I think he's right. I do think he's correct. I probably am. I'm aware of that. Am I here to defend myself? Not really. I'm here to expand on why I may perhaps be. But I stand by this opinion. And it was more because in the last couple of weeks, I went to do this video last week actually, but I didn't because I had a bit of the flu actually. I've still got it. So if I start coughing during the video, I apologise. I can't edit it out because I don't know how. I can't edit, right? But last couple of weeks, I've seen some people say Snodgrass is in contention for the Ham of the Year and stuff. Now, he's nowhere near Ham of the Year for me. I think he's had a good season. I think he's played to the best of his ability. I just don't think he's good enough in terms of going forward in that. I think he has a role at the club. I think he's definitely worthy of a squad place. I think he's required for certain games. I think I'd like to see him play centre midfield more often. I think that should be sort of his new position. It's a bit like the James Milner thing. James Milner started out as an attacking sort of midfielder, then he's dropped back into a centre midfielder because of his lack of pace and such like. And I'd like to see the same done with Snodgrass. I get a bit disheartened actually when the starting 11 comes out and Snodgrass is in one of the attacking positions, usually right wing. I do get a bit, because I feel like we're lacking something and he doesn't have it. He just can't do it. It's not his fault. I feel we're getting the best of his ability through this season, but it's limited in that areas. And I think the stats show that a little bit. And the reason I wanted to do a video earlier this week is because while I've sort of ignored it a bit on social media, someone on Twitter last week put up about, it's a guy called Vinny. I don't mind naming his Twitter account because it's a really good account. But not only that, he was statistically correct in what he says. But I actually replied to him and he replied to me. And believe it or not, we had an exchange without slacking one another off. It's possible. Who knew you could actually have a reasoned debate on Twitter without getting personal? So I did. He defended himself, I defended myself. It was a good debate. And he basically put up initially about how Snodgrass has similar assists to Maddison and Grealish, but wasn't spoken in the same way. Now, I'm not saying he's suggesting Snodgrass has got the same ability. I took it as he was suggesting in terms of output, and when I saw that, I thought no, because I didn't feel that while that they might have the same assists, I didn't feel it said the whole story. It didn't give the big picture. So I had a little look at the numbers as well, and this is what I replied to him with, really. And it was chances created this season. Maddison and Grealish are Grealish is 59 and Maddison's 58. Snodgrass is down at 33. Now it's a big jump down, more than 20 chances different between them. But this is where it gets concerning for me. As I just told you at the start, Snodgrass has created 25 chances from corners, which means he's only created 8 chances from open play, and that's where I think he's not good enough. For someone to play in an attacking role and only create 8 chances from open play is just not good enough. I do not think it's good enough whatsoever. Felipe Anderson, I wrote this down, bear with me 1 second. Felipe Anderson, who's having a poor season by his standards, has created 23 from open play. He's created, nearly 4 times the amount of what Robert Snodgrass has, with 3 times the amount, sorry. Bloody hell. It's the flu. Blame on the flu. Can I edit out? No, I can't. I can't edit out that bad mask because I can't edit videos. It's going to have to stay in. But Felipe Anderson's created 3 times the amount of what Robert Snodgrass has from open play, and we think Felipe Anderson's having a bad season. And he is, because unlike Snodgrass, we're not seeing the best of Felipe this season. We're not seeing Felipe Anderson at his full potential, and I think this is where it frustrates me more a little bit that we're restricted because of, if we're almost playing Snodgrass because of the lack of performance from others rather than him justifying his own position in the squad. Is he justifying it? Is he earning it through hard work? Yes, he is, absolutely. Is he earning it through results at the correct end of the pitch? No, in my opinion, he is not. Now, stats don't tell everything. I'm aware of that. I'm going to demonstrate that here as well, in the sense that if you take chances created and break it down to minutes played, our best player is Manuel Lanzini, believe it or not. But it's because he was good at the start of the season and he hasn't played very much, so that bumps his ratio up there. I'm just checking I've got all the numbers I wrote down. So yeah, I've got all the numbers I wanted to say. Fornals doesn't actually appear in any of these, which is strange considering how good his assists are and how much assists he's getting. He's still not on top of West Ham for chances created or anything like that. But the reason I want to do this is because I was going to do it last week and say it's time to stop playing Snodgrass right wing. And that's what this video is about. Snodgrass centre midfield, yes, I'm happy for that. Snodgrass in a 4-3-3 in one of the 3 in midfield, yes, happy with that. 4-4-2, I can handle it providing the guy on the left is attacking. It's not, can't really think of another player. But I wouldn't want to see, remember when we played Man City, we had Noble, Rice and Souček. I'm not keen on that. If it was Rice, Noble and Fornals, then I could maybe accept Snodgrass, a bit like what we had against Southampton a little bit. I just don't think he offers enough going forward, guys. It's difficult because, and you notice a big difference when you saw Bowen play against Southampton. It just emphasised why I don't want to see Snodgrass in that attacking role, because every time we went forward, Bowen's initial thought was, let's get close to Ali, let's get a shot off and stuff. While Snodgrass does shoot, I just don't think he possesses a threat. I think that's my issue here. He doesn't possess enough of a threat for an opposition's defence. If I was a defender coming up against Snodgrass, I wouldn't be worried. I think I'd be in for an easy game defensively, actually. Tough game going forward. I think this guy's going to, we saw against Anfield, what he did to Robert Snodgrass, that crunchy tackle. I like that. But going forward, it's just lack it. I'd rather see Anderson, I'd rather see Antonio, Ali, or Bowen, Fornals. Just something, I'd rather see Yarmolenko and Lanzini than Snodgrass going forward. Watching this, you're probably thinking I'm being massively harsh on him, and I hope it doesn't come across like that, because I'm not saying we should sell him. I don't want to sell him. I do think he's got an important job, an important role. I think in terms of off the pitch, I think him and Rice are head and shoulders ahead of all the other players in terms of how they conduct themselves and how they interact with fans and what they do for the fans and stuff. I think he's an inspiration. But on the pitch, I think he's a limited inspiration. And that's where I'm a little bit, let's not play Snodgrass right wing anymore. Anyway, Gonzo will be back on Monday. He'll probably be talking about the game tomorrow, which was 2 days ago on Monday. I'll be live tomorrow just before 2 o'clock with Gonzo on the other channel, looking at the team lineups as they come out. Then we'll be doing the review. Then we'll be doing the player rating. So lots of videos coming up. Hopefully Gonzo's foot's feeling better and he's a bit more enthusiastic for you on Monday. But I'm sure he will be. If you like this video, drop a like on it and subscribe if you're around here and all that. And thanks for listening to me ramble on about my fellow Scotsman. I like him, just not right wing.